go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to beautiful Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field, home of the Colorado Buffaloes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up of last year's national championship, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. A solid run, good for first down yardage. And the single back takes the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Catch made on the out route. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Run it up the middle. Stuff for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he released it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. And the Buffaloes lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Buffaloes are in the red zone now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Quick throw, catch made. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking for his back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. The Auburn Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now, today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Grab near the sticks. It's Joslin. They can't stop him. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down and 10 now. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. A quick throw out left, complete. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Buffaloes will line up on 1st and 10. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Buffaloes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense comes up to the line. It might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to scramble. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. Touchdown, Buffs, as they put 6 more on the board. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Fighting off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. That's another aggressive call of this defense, bringing the blitz on 3rd and long.
Yeah, one of the beautiful things this defense has is guys that can cover. And when you feel like you have guys that can cover against these wide receivers, it frees you up to be a little bit more aggressive. And this time they dial up that blitz, not worried at all about getting beaten man-to-man coverage, and a good job of timing it up perfectly to get that sack.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive. Reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Caught by the receiver. Finding space at the 20. What a catch and run by the junior.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The back's got it again. Powering through. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado!
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Defense is coming after him. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance. Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Checks this down to the running back. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and medium. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looks to the left, pass caught. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quick completion to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. A crucial third down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Finds his target. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. The Buffaloes have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He could go inside the touchdown. Auburn, a huge defensive score. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if it...
Oh, and it's blocked. And they grab it. It's a live ball here. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And catch is hauled in. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. That pass is caught. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Needs to be just inches short of the marker. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And the lead remains at 5 after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. A quick juke. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. And the offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Harris.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down here for this offense. play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
And the Buffaloes with 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands and he dropped it. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. The receiver makes the catch. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Rotors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point puts him up 9 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time out. They're looking for the end zone here, no doubt. Testing the right side here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Joslin. Bursts into space. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. 2nd down and goal upcoming. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Touchdown, Tigers! Still no answer for this offensive machine. And now here comes the point-after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor? Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. First down, looking for more now. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the handoff. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to...
Touchdown, Buffs! A great catch and run for 6. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back has it on a screen now. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Breaks into the clear. Fights through the tackle. squatted to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can.
Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
First down for the offense.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Loose football. Offense recovers the fumble and keeps going.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Short completion, a third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Chewing clock with the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Or throwaway there, gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw over the middle. Catch made on the right side, that's a big gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down play coming up. The shotgun handoff here. And the Buffaloes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The Buffaloes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. And the Buffaloes come into the final minute of play, just looking to run the clock out. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And this pass is caught. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Not much of a gain there, Kirk. The defense paying close attention to the tight end.
Yeah, really good coverage that time. They're aware of exactly where he is on the field. They took him away completely. I gave him a completion, but not many yards.
It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe...
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Colorado. Well, that's the kind of matchup you hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the...